Oh man, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Oh,
Yeah,
and you
dude,
got it.
why would you not use this product? If you're navigating the enterprises, this is so good.
There was 2 huge updates with app ecosystem partners being able to build in UI extensions directly in records. And then on top of that, app objects. I want to know what that means for the future of OrgChart and GeoMapper and how you guys are thinking about maybe weaving some of that stuff in, if it's even in the plans. What should people be excited about? What are you excited about in terms of the future of your apps here?
Share a screen, Max?
Yeah, sure. I don't see why not.
Because this is hot off the press. Yeah, you see that? I'm going to come down a little bit further. So,
oh God, what am I about to see?
First ever on the pod, the live demo. No, he didn't.
So yeah, that's slap bang in the middle of the screen.
Slap bang with the iPhone.
So for all the audio listeners, this is where you got to go switch over to YouTube.
Yeah, you
right
gotta
now.
go ahead and see.
Oh man, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Oh,
Yeah,
and you
dude,
got it.
why would you not use this product?
God.
If you're navigating the enterprises, this is so good.
So we're just putting out on beta with a subset of customers, but we're about to open it up a little bit further. And there's all sorts of other additional stuff in here that becomes even more useful, like how many stakeholders have we got on here, list them a little bit differently.
Oh man, you guys are putting a lot in this card because this is all one single one, right? You're not splitting this up into like different ones.
Yeah, that's right. Like our vision for this is app cards give us a way to blend this like seamless experience of the HubSpot UI and our UI. And so that's what we're going to be doing. That's the future for both products, OrgChartHub and GeoMapper, is like, how do we break that out? How do we give you the bits that are specific OrgChart, specific GeoMapper, and then also build the rest using the app cards? So we've got stuff coming out on both over the next couple of weeks.
Now, you have way more real estate on the record to play with now, but it is also still a middle panel. So you're fighting with the left and the right side a little bit. Obviously, you're making it so you can scroll around and do anything. So you are a little bit unbound from that size limitation, right? But how are you guys thinking about your interface, knowing that it has this new place to live? Is there anything that's going to change around it?
Sure. Constraints are good anyway. That's what I tend to find. It's always good to get creative and figure out how you can work within them. That is part of working in the HubSpot ecosystem. The way we're going to do it is we're just going to slim down things, provide more functionality around overview jobs, stuff that's quick, stuff that's super easily accessible when you hit those panes. So we've got stuff to come for GeoMapper as well that's for that. Part of using OrgChartHub is doing a quick review and seeing what the activity looks like. Well, you can see that inside the middle column. If you want to work that chart and rearrange it and then dig in deeper, then maybe you do want to open up the full experience, and that's fine. We're happy to like drive you to that as well. But there's a whole heap of jobs that can be done in smaller, slimmed down, stripped out versions. And then on top of that as well, bringing more of the insides of OrgChartHub out into the app cards and into the HubSpot UI so that it feels even more native than it was. We already tried to build the most native feeling apps we could, and now we just want to keep pushing that further. The constraints are good.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are preaching to the choir. The constraints, man. That's why I love video games so much. People put a full-on experience that people remember for the rest of their lives on 32 kilobytes. And the constraints are what make the magic. So it's awesome to see that. That was like, I appreciate you guys peeling back the curtain on that one. That's dope. That's what HubSpot's going to be. And it all started like a couple days ago.
Yeah, that is the thing I was hoping to see from you guys. So I'm like so stoked that you guys are already on top.
I don't think you're the only one that wanted to see that.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of customers in the queue.
Yeah. Well, I just like too how when you added like the stakeholder things in there, it's like you went way beyond just like putting your interface in the middle panel. Like you really leaned into a lot of those new like design elements that they give you for those middle panel cards. So while it is data coming from your app, and yeah, they have their map that they can move and float around, you're still presenting a lot of that data in the way that feels very familiar in HubSpot. And you're really blending the gap of, am I using HubSpot or am I using something else? And really making that difficult to discern for someone, which is good because that's what you want it to feel like in HubSpot. You just want it to feel like a natural, I think the best apps make it feel like a very natural extension of HubSpot, whether that is something you're building into the UI or just the way someone interacts with your tool off platform, and that it's using the same verbiage, it's pulling the same data, it's giving you what you expect to see in there for a tool that is so tightly and natively integrated with HubSpot. So kudos to you guys, man. That stuff looks great.